Welcome back to my Let's Play for Phantasia Remake, and I suppose it's time to go see the Elemental of Light once again. Albeit getting there is probably going to take a while. Our speed walk has been reduced to sort of a slow crawl, hasn't it? There's just certain areas of this game that seem to have like a slowdown feature that just constantly stacks and then never goes away. I'm not sure why that's the case. It's just a thing, I guess. Oh well. It's not as bad as when I was doing that one Sonic game forever ago. That was an RPG Maker game. At one point, to get past one of the sections for speedrunning, I ended up glitching the game out. So when I just did the speedrunning cycles, I could just walk through them without dying, because I wouldn't fall into the pits. And those sections were terrible, because fast speedrunning and platforming just doesn't work very well in an RPG Maker game. I mean, you could not control the speed you're running at, so you couldn't take things slowly or carefully. You had to basically just master the stage's timing. And sometimes your jumps weren't very consistent in length, so you could get royally boned all over the place. I hated it. But by glitching out the speed cycles, I was able to get to the point where I could do them easily, but then I have to slowly walk everywhere. Honestly, I don't know what she means. We beat our trial. Like, is that just a leftover from the first time we visited here or something? Considering, you know, we didn't really have to clear a trial to get through the first time either. There's probably a lot of chests that are actually still in this place. It wouldn't surprise me. A wise decision. I have the very answers you seek. Well, the real question at this point then is, are you going to give us the answer? Or are you going to tell us to piss off? You are the Guardian of Light. You are meant to be pretentious, after all. That's true. I mean, we saw that even in Avatar, where the Spirit of Light was reborn from the Spirit of Darkness. The real difference between Dark and Light can only really be told by the contrast between the two. Yeah, figures. You're not gonna directly help us, at least. Well, probably not. I mean, they are elementals, both of them, so they're technically siblings. I'm not angry because he is a fellow elemental. It is you humans who wanted him sealed in the first place. Yes, but isn't his existence proving to be a threat to the elementals as well? Yes, and that is why I have the very solution to end this. The Element Orb? Yes, that orb is the very thing that will put an end to all of this. Well, what do we have to do with the orb? You must unleash the elements of the world, and that will restore the world to its original state. Which means we're going to need the power of light and darkness as well, so we're going to have to beat him up before we can probably acquire it. And he's more jacked up than anyone else we've probably come across. Well, hopefully she'll just hand herself over on the grounds that we've already pantsed her before. There's no reason to do it all over again, unless she's gonna reveal she was only using, you know, 80% of her power last time. Oh, your final roll? So you're gonna sacrifice yourself in order to stop the power of your own brother. Gotcha. Well, relatively back to normal. Well, I'm not sure you'll be continuing to live. Everyone else might survive, though. I'm sort of surprised we don't put down an orb or anything, you know? I suppose we should worry about what's happening right now. One thing at a time, right? Well, I'll try, though I think I'm gonna want to go after that one Swordsmaster after this. On the grounds that having a powerful intimidation ability might come in handy, especially if I can lower the boss's stats. I have my doubts, though. Slow doesn't work on most of the bosses. I'll assume that's not going to work either. Got that right, but this is still annoying, because we're going to have to use the orb in its incomplete state probably just to get into the castle. And it's not really the final battle yet, and why are there two Eepies here anyway? I don't get that one. Maybe you guys should rest tonight. Don't be in a rush to the final battle all weary. But I'm already well rested. I don't have to rest. This is probably part of the princess's plan, though, to get Max and Annette back together. The last minute things, huh? Like riding to home? Are you homesick? So the other EP's there by mistake. Gotcha. Let's get moving. And yet, there's several characters I have not used at all this game, pretty much, because they join too late, so they just get benched. I have no idea if there's any usefulness that comes from using our rapier user here. What about him? Seriously. You are, huh? Well, they'll have to wait until after this is all over. And that's assuming anyone wants to even pee under the flag again. Seriously, and how are you going to rebuild the Kingdom A with the monarch dead? Are you going to turn into a democracy? And what's left of their territory anyway, besides that, like, one town? I mean, I assume the castle was in the capital, and that got completely leveled. Quite frankly, the Argus Kingdom is really tiny at this point, ain't it? And most of the recruitment was from other countries. Because as far as I can tell, almost all the other countries are in this kingdom. For the most part, it seems. Which is somewhat unusual itself, considering how much ground you have to cover to reach certain parts. Or maybe I'm mistaken, just feel it's that way because they don't really mention other kingdoms that much by name. And what I mean, guys, as far as I'm aware, Max is the only one in the party right now. Because everyone else left to go do their own thing. Because that's just the way Max is. He's a stubborn idiot. Seriously. It's not important why you're here. You're the one bugging us to go see Annette right now. Well, of course she did. And we're both miserable, so she couldn't really put up with it anymore. If it's the guest room, why do you use it? Or do you have a room in that one room we can't access on the top floor? Yeah, he probably would have disappeared off into the night as soon as this was done. Never saw her again. And now for a scene that's probably gonna hurt. It's not that I don't... I really hate romantic subplots. But the whole subplot here is kind of just set up in a bad way. I mean, I get why they're at each other's throat to a certain extent, but Amelius's plot just doesn't make much sense to me. I don't know why. I mean, I get the gist of it. Like, either Max lets himself get killed, and that will upset Annette anyway, or he kills Amelius, and that will also upset Annette. I mean, either way, he wins. As long as Max never explains what's going on, or he never does. Or at least explains it properly. But it's one of those plans that just didn't have to happen. Though May decided to do it on the grounds that I guess Annette wasn't gonna accept his proposal anyway. So... he was so upset about it, he decided to kill Max. I don't know, maybe that's what the final plot twist is meant to be here. I just don't really care for it. Yeah, well, Max is pretty rough around the edges, what do you expect? And yeah, I went through this earlier and just didn't like the recording. Because I spent some time wandering around the castle and got nothing done out of it. Though if you are curious, Annette was still in the down position when I left the main chamber with her whole comment about the city. You did, huh? Jeez. So now, then we would have run away from it all and never have known the truth. Yeah, and your other friend is the king of the dumbasses. Well, that's good. Is that meant to be a marriage proposal? That's a bold move. Did he just pass out? That's good. Maybe now we'll see Max at a whole new level. A new level? How much higher could he go? He's already at max level. Double max? So like a Super Saiyan 2? I've ascended beyond the powers of a Super Saiyan, and I've ascended beyond even that. What's that make you? Double ascended? And why is Celia so slow here? Well, we better win, come back alive. We've come too far to die now. Yeah, let's get going. Well, the spare sword comes with the job. I suppose that was more of a triumphant note there. Well, first things first, I want to get this Intimidate skill. Then I'll figure out if I want to go chasing after the Abyss or not. On some levels it makes sense to go bother with it just to get out of the way. Because it could be an interesting area to explore. Maybe there's some super powerful weapons or items down there when you reach the final floor that you win from clearing it. Hopefully it's more than just a, a lame title or something. Or, in worst case, absolutely nothing. Darn it, you. Yeah, we are. I'm guessing when we get there he's gonna have left already, because the chief won't be there, because she's with us, I'm pretty sure. Which means we'll probably have to head up somewhere else to cut him off again. Potentially Trian, or we may have to go all the way up north to what's left of the Kingdom of Argus. Well, if we follow the coast here, we'll be relatively safe. Okay, we should be about where we need to be. Yeah. Maybe she knows something about this weird swordsman. Okay, that makes more sense then. Not everyone is perfect. Okay. You know anything about this weird swordsman? Yeah, probably. And I know you're from before, so you probably don't have anything useful. I sort of already took care of that, but thanks, I guess. Pretty sure this is the chief's house, so if he's here, he might be in here, maybe. Yeah, he left. Called it. Wait, did he just trap us in the house? No, okay, there wasn't room. For a second there, I thought we would get stuck, and I was gonna be upset. Like, seriously? You follow the intimidation skill, and BAM! You get trapped in a game over situation? No, that would have been bullshit. Come on, faster! Move faster! Damn you, game, for not having a run option. I know, run didn't exist yet, but damn it makes me miss it. This should take us up to the, gap at one point. Okay, there we go. And on my luck, he's gonna not be here either. Oh, finally. Looks like a wise old sage, I suppose. Hey, you, teach me a new move. It's you again. What the hell? We went to the other towns only to find you here again? Damn it, now I'm pissed off. Who's this young one? He has such youth in him. He could be very useful for my skills. This is my master. His name is Foog. Foog, huh? Yeah, I do. Patience? I don't have time for patience. We're trying to save the world here. Not doubt my master. He'll show you what kind of power this skill is. Fine, let's hear it. First you must... Gosh darn it. Ah, jeez, a funny face, huh? Yeah, I suppose you do. Master of laughs, huh? Which does us absolutely no favors whatsoever. Oh yeah, I gotta pull up the party planner to add people back to the party. Okay. I think that does it. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Well, I suppose I'll do for now. Next time, we'll either head back to the Abyss to start clearing out the last couple floors, or we'll make our way over to Pandemonium and deal with the final boss. Or try to. That may take multiple episodes, depending on how big the castle is. Till next time, then. See ya.